back on site, transporting these piers, bringing them over to where they gotta get dumped off and put in a hole. Come on now, get in there. There you go. Bring them on over. Waiting on stone to level this bottom out. Worst case, I will take stone from here, bring it over. I only got to come up 3 inches. Everything's cut and graded, shot with the laser. Got my elevations. We're rocking. Let's get the tilt bucket going. We'll go off this slope, tilt it to the right. You can see how much that bucket's tilted right now, and those piers are level. Looking good. Tilt it a little more. We need 4 right now, so we get the 4 corners in. This is very difficult to do by yourself. If you have 2 guys, it will go in like a fraction of the time. All right, I got 4 piers set. The biggest part of this whole setting the piers is your layout. You get your layout good, the pier setting is easy with 2 guys. You just set it to the marks. So get your layout. So I got 2 strings, one off here, right off that corner, and off that jog, because that's the edge of our piers, not the center of our piers. So that string line will be running on this edge. 4 inches over is the center. So we got 8'3". First off the foundation, let's set up, and I got 8'3" on the stick. All we're gonna do here is go put that there, find, hang on, bear with me, find 8'3", and get off the string here, 8'3" right there, and we're gonna put a zip tie right on that. There's my zip tie. In other videos, I've used tape or a marker here, but I'm doing zip ties because that's all I got right now. So the top of that zip tie is 8'3", and I'll check it with a regular tape real quick. But that is the mark right there. All right, stone's not here, so I grabbed the stone from the driveway. Got the whole back set. Everything is set. That's a bomb beam, basically a stone. All set the same level. This one here, 4 individual pads. They are 3 inches lower than the front because the grade is going to drop off. We want 3 inches of pitch with the dirt under this porch, so it runs out. All right, we got a brand new ski strap. Let's get squared up. Put this front and left corner in first. We got to be 12 inches off that line, not 6 inches. They changed it from the print. There was a couple different changes, measurements on the piers, and don't tell me I don't have enough reach here. Lordy, I gotta re-rig. Hang on. Let me get that off there. Gotta readjust, get closer to the hole. Get me close. This is where you need 2 guys, because it would be set it and forget it. I gotta get it close. Get it rocking, scraping the ground just ever so slightly, and once she gets close, still going down, come on, scrape, there you go, bring it up a tad, drop it a little bit. Right there. hit my head. All right, that's pretty good. I just got to get it over and down, but the hammer's holding it from spinning. I'll get a little inventive on the next one and put a piece of wood down, wedge it in. I just got to go over to the right a bit. Come on now. Nice and easy. And drop. That will do it. I can straighten that out. Wow, I guesstimated on that orange line. We're pretty close. So there's the 12. That's good there. So here's my center. This mark has to be this mark right there. So I got to go this way, but stay on that orange. I got to get to that line. It's going nice, this one, and drop. That looks pretty. Let me do a little more flirting with it. Right there, and then I'll spin it. Easy to spin these things, especially on rocks. And the only thing is when they're in the wide open, you have no leverage to put your behind on the bank. That's what's nice about when you dig separate pier holes, because you could get down in the hole and use your body as leverage. But it is what it is. Let's see what we got. All right, that one went in good. Just a little shimmy. I didn't even need the wood. All I'm doing here is, because I got my zip ties, the bases are 6 inches out further than the front. Going off my zip tie here, 6 inches is just a reference so you can see from the machine. You got a dot, put your line, take your dot here for center, there. Now you know that's the center of the pier, that's that. You know the pier's 2 foot wide. Let's throw a 2-footer on here, like so, and then you just guesstimate that what you want, but get it in that box, then you could move it. You can move it by hand after that to get it close to that box. The biggest part is the layout. That's the most important part, and it's the most time consuming part. Other than that, easy peasy. One other tip, if you're using a tooth like I am, make sure that bucket's curled all the way and put it on the right tooth. You're going to use different teeth for different areas because of the, let me get back up here, I'm a little tight to the hole. Different areas because of the bucket. So now we're on the right side of the tooth, because if we were on the left side of the tooth, then the bucket would hit the string line. If you were down that low, but the strap's long enough. But you always want to maximize your reach by being on the right side of the tooth. But always keep that bucket all the way curled like I am right now. Max it right out, because you don't want that to slip off. We're gonna get it down nice and low. Guide her into that orange box. And when she starts to slow down, lower. And that's what I like about KOBELCO, is it only gives you enough power for the functions you use. So I got the door open so you can hear the motor. Now listen, I'm only touching this very lightly. Hear the engine? As I'm lowering, because it's only giving me the amount of power you need. Once we get in right, I didn't like that. Let's get over. And you always got to strain your voice like you're holding the weight. That will definitely help set it. Bite your lip, squint your eyes, and drop. Nice. See, that's how it's done. If you don't do the sound effects, it ain't worth it. All right, that one's set. Actually, right where we landed it, I had to move it a 1/4 inch. That was pretty nice. We'll get this one up. This one's going to be closest to the machine. I might have to re-rig. All right, got my orange mark in place. We'll get it close, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. She's in the box. Get off there, strap. Come on. She's caught right in the blade. There she goes. All right, we'll take a measurement. We got to get more piers. There's 4. We only got 4 more to set. 2 on each in between those. So let's get this one finalized and get the other piers. All right, get Get this strap off because we're close. Looks like we got to go over to the right some more. I'll show you how I move them. Pretty easy to move these once you get them to catwalk. We got to be to the center. Let me measure off this one. It's 8'3" apart, but if you hold that one, it will be 8'7". So yeah, we got to go over 3 inches. 3 inches, which it shows it on that mark down there. All I do is do this. Put your foot on the bottom and walk it. Put your foot on the bottom, rock the top, and walk it like you're catwalking. And wow, wow, dead nuts, dead nuts. That line's off because I pushed the stone, obviously. Then we just got to go 12 to this, and wow, wow, perfect. That one's set. So we got all 4 set. All 4 piers are set right now. Now we get a pier here, a pier here, a pier here, and a here. And what I like to do is get another layout. I'll throw a string on these. I'll put my anchor bolts back in here, throw a string on here, and I can lay them out like that. All right, all laid out, ready to go. I scooped up the project manager to give me a hand, Nate from CGM. His son watches the channel, so he's gonna be happy to see his dada on the film. Cleaning the dirt on the bottom. Far left corner. Hopefully we got the reach pretty tight. Oh, hang on. I gotta readjust. Hey, I gotta get closer. And we're back. Hopefully I got close enough. I don't know. Pretty close, but on the last pier for the front. So much easier with 2 guys. You just set it and forget it. I almost brought my wife here. If it wasn't an hour away, I woulda. But she needed to be home for the kids. And a little up. And down. Just that simple. Gotta scrape the bottom of the mud off. Straighten it. All right, that's all the pier set. Now we got to find dirt to backfill them. We'll get them somewhere on this site. All right, everything's all set. Gonna start backfilling now. I got little rocks on top of the piers because you do not want dirt down in them thread holes. Otherwise, you got to take compressed air and get it out. That will protect the threads. I'll get back with you guys. I gotta find dirt and stuff on this lot. We're gonna do some exploratory on that side hill, but one thing I'll give you a tip on is do not backfill on one side of these things. Make sure you get that footprint good all the way around before you start loading it up, because you will tip them and then it's too late. Once they're tipped unless you dig them back out. But who the hell wants to do that? So get yourself all the way around evenly. Just scraping this hump away that I spoke about in the previous video. All right, getting backfilled. Took a bunch of dirt from over there, so they have a garden area. They want a raised bed garden in there. Notched that in, took the dirt, recut out for the egress for tomorrow. Just gonna spread this dirt around in here. We stripped the topsoil the best we could, but a lot of it is topsoil, that whole hill, but we took the sod off. Or I took the sod off. I'm always saying we like you guys are with me. So, I did the best I could by compacting this on the way up with the bucket. It's obviously gonna settle, but hopefully not too much. If not, they'll just have to top it. Get close and tight. Work my way around each pier, then just do a little bit of hand raking. Each pier, like I said, it's 3 inches pitch going down to the right, and a little lower down on this corner, this pier, for the grade, because this is the lowest point of the grade as it pitches, so kind of goes with the grade. It doesn't matter as long as you're within an inch or two with these. It's fine as long as you have uprights. If you didn't have the uprights with the 6x6, then you would get in trouble. But that's why if you have your frost coverage, they come up with 6x6s now to your joists. Just pressing it in between, making it nice. Then I'll get the other direction once I work my way around. Let this dirt come on out, we need it out here anyways. Watch that tooth. We're gonna need the dirt on this right here. So then we'll come right around, right out and around, pat it going this way, pay the old patty cake, if my bucket allows me. Oh, she'll fit. Nice. Push it down in there and let the water come on out with our pitch. Somehow I just lost my keys to my KOBELCO. It flung out and went flying when I was blowing the cab out. Unbelievable. All right, we used the dirt from here. They wanted a flat spot to have a raised garden bed, which worked out good. We took the dirt and put it over there. That could be shaped up a little more. We're gonna need some more dirt here anyway, so got that re-carved out for the egress in the morning. This grade looks pretty good. Pretty good the way she come out. Just blow these out. Any dirt that got down in there. And then we should be good. All right, guys. Quick pier job. Looking good. Oh yeah. Not much left on this job. I've been looking outside for these keys. I finally found them. They're down in there. Way down in there. I tried to reach with my hand, but let's see if I can get them with this magnet on the GoPro. Got them. There we go. Stuck them to the magnet. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.